Great, thank you so much. Okay, so there's just a couple of general announcements on the agenda about the local downtown farmers markets. Joe Sakura had to leave, but he did ask that I tell you that Zach Lewis from Garden to Table had been interested in coming in to make a presentation to the group, but unfortunately nobody told me, and as you can see there was no room on the agenda anyway. So I thought perhaps, Liz, if you could send some information over to Pete that he can post, and then if Zach does decide he wants time on the next agenda. Now what we had planned, and I don't think George wants to give it up, is the Ann Darling neighborhood tour. So what we could do, what are you thinking? You volunteered once, but that was a while ago. Did you forget you volunteered?
No.
You told me after July.
Whatever you guys want.
Okay, so what I thought we could do is maybe we could just do like a brief 20-minute business meeting and then do the tour, if that works for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, just email me your ideas. You guys all have my email from my sending you the emails. But again, sign up for the D3 list and then you can just get emails as things are posted. So I'd like to just go around the room real quick and just see if anybody has an announcement. Ruben, were you waving your hand?
I wasn't, sorry.
Oh, okay, well, I'll leave it to you anyway. So if anybody has an announcement, go ahead, and this is your time.
I think all of you know that we've been involved with the Peter Williams Cassie. That was the Silicon Valley abolitionist. And I think that a lot of you know that we were trying to, in addition to his recognition, to get him into sainthood. In the Catholic Church in particular, it requires a miracle for a person to be entered into the sainthood. Well, in the Episcopal General Convention that just left, the miracle was we have two saints from Silicon Valley. Peter Williams Casey, the abolitionist, and his wife are now saints, and we will be moving forward with their commemoration. The finishing touch was that the mayor came to the great-granddaughter of Cassie and presented a plaque. He was very interested about knowing about this, and we will now be moving ahead to get a placard on their school that they started for blacks and for Hispanics and for Chinese that there were no schools for.
Okay,
but I have a summary. Is there a date for
the announcement? I mean, a date for the presentation?
I have a pass out right now. We just got it through General Convention. General Convention closed and they approved it on the third day. Okay. The background of these folks is here. I'll give you an update on it, but for right now, that's as much as I can tell you. But they have represented that here.
Thank you. Congratulations. If you want to pass it around, that's great. Kimberly, you have an announcement?
Real quick, while we're on the subject of the Catholic Church, our SJDRA annual meeting is going to be at Catholic Switch on July 30th from 6:30 to 8. We were scheduled to have Sam come and speak to the group, and unfortunately his trip to the Vatican has been changed, and so he now is not going to be able to come. But we're going to try to use that opportunity to bring Sergeant Tony Chubero in to actually give him a commendation and a going away gift because he is also leaving after 26 years.
He's leaving? He's wonderful.
I know. So we want to honor him during our annual meetings.
Okay, does anybody have an announcement of events or neighborhood goings on that they want to let the group know about? Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, if you want to sign up for, it's free and the food is free, and we'd love everybody to come and show their support. Just go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/SJDRA, and there's the guidance there, and you can sign up. We'd love to have you out there.
All right, so I have the last announcement of the night, and then we'll all be able to talk, for the next 30 minutes. Next month's meeting is going to be August 19th, a Wednesday. We're going to meet in front of the Ann Darling Elementary School. Okay, and Ann Darling, just Google it. It's right there off of 33rd Street and McKee. Can't miss it. And so what we're going to be doing is we're working on setting up use of the cafeteria, hopefully, and then we'll go from there. So I'll meet with Joan and we'll discuss whether we go do the tour first and then we come in and handle business after. Either way will work, so we'll talk more about that.
Thank you. If anybody sees the landscape style sign-up sheet around the table, if you could pass it to me, please. The portrait one is here. We'll make sure that Dave gets it for Jean. but if anybody can find it and pass it up, that would be awesome. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I know that when it's a big group like this, it's actually hard to give everybody their moment in the sun and their follow-up questions, but we just really have to try to keep it as tight as we can. And we came really, really close, so thank you, everybody, for your understanding, and enjoy the next half hour.
Oh, hi.